This is Cast Electronica with Saigor.
Now here's something for Nintendo Wii and Star Wars fans out there! Star Wars The Force Unleashed is one of those games that I've been following since the very beginning of its development. While the original 360 or PS3 game has been in talks for over 2 years, it wasn't until the middle of 2007 that I found out the game was coming to Wii! And that it would be handled by developer Chrome Studios. I've gone hands-on with it numerous times, and after taking the young apprentice from start to finish through what was an entertaining, true-to-source Star Wars experience. Now Star Wars fans, you will like this. This game calls out to our inner fanboy. It satisfies in ways that the new trilogy couldn't, and it makes great use of the Wii hardware. The only thing holding it back is the lack of both polish and, from what I can tell, development time. The story is stronger than the new trilogy at times, and a bit silly and random at others. Camera and AI issues hurt the experience, as do the load times and PS2-like visuals. The graphic is painful at times, ouch, and passable at others. Cinema shows off a serious lack of graphical effort, but in Game Force, it's moments of greatness, or at least goodness. A lot more can be done on Wii! The Force is strong with this one. Wii! Mod swingings works very well. The nunchuck is put to great use and everything works just well. We would have loved to use the IR for grabbing specific objects. The main quest took me 6 hours overall, and the dual mode adds a bit more to it all. More mods are needed though, and the game is entirely linear, which only manages, in my opinion, a 7 out of 10.
Still serve me.
For months now, I've been trying to play .mkv and other video files on my living room front projector. At first, I tried to connect a laptop directly to the TV, but this didn't always work and the audio was just crappy. And it was awkward to have a laptop connected to the projector anyway. I started using my Xbox to play video files, just for a change. Then I switched from the laptop to the Xbox 360 to play video files. At first, I wanted to stream the files across my network. This worked every once in a while though, but mostly it was an exercise in frustration. I got miserable with the fast forward and rewind capability because of the network bottleneck. It was then when Kamaro, a colleague of mine at CATS, came out and showed me a brochure by Western Digital where they announced the WD HD TV media player that I decided to give it a try. It promised to play high definition video over HDMI and optical audio up to 1080 pixel, or for about, can you believe it, 400 ringgit. Now, I was skeptical at first that such a tiny and inexpensive device would solve all my months of video headaches. But all my doubts disappeared once I hooked the gizmo up to my projector, and in about just 20 seconds I was watching glorious high definition 1080 pixel with DTS sound. Basically, the WD HD TV media player, a horrible name by the way, will play just about any video format you throw at it. You put the videos on any USB mass storage device like a thumb drive or an external hard drive and plug it into the device. It recognizes the files on the drive and plays any video, audio or photo files it finds. It comes with a handy remote control and the software interface is very simple and easy to use. The box has 2 USB ports for you to plug in any combination of mass storage devices. Even better, it supports the NTFS file format, so you are not limited to files that are under 4GB. An 8 out of 10 for what I believe is the future for the video industry and of course for watching. Oh, another cool thing I forgot to mention earlier on is that while watching Transformers on the WD HD TV media player, I did something out of curiosity and hooked a Logitech S100 multimedia speakers to it, and to my amazement, it produced a pretty reasonable crisp and clear sound. Of course, due to its small size, it does not quite have the depth for its bass. Now, Logitech have a history of doing things right. From their first set of speakers many years ago, which I believe I've owned some of them, to models such as the huge recent surround sound systems currently available, Logitech has always offered unprecedented quality and competitive pricing. Once out of the box, you can immediately see the value you are getting. I paid just under 50 ringgit for my set, and in this days and age, For that, you're either getting 3 McDonald's meals, a few cinema tickets, or these babies. Now, I know which one I would definitely pick. You take care now, and I'll see you next week. Saigo saying, ciao!